Hello and welcome to our news updates coming to you live from Bishop Nehru Media Center, and you're with me, Charity Jalanga. On Tuesday, marking the solemnity of the Epiphany of the Lord, Pope Leo XIV presided over Holy Mass in St. Peter's Basilica for some 5,800 faithful. At the start of the Mass, the Pope closed the Holy Door of St. Peter's Basilica. The last of the Holy Doors opened for the Jubilee year. The gesture marked at the end of the Mass, in which a stream of innumerable men and women, pilgrims of hope, crossed the threshold of the Basilica, journeying toward what the Pope described as the New Jerusalem, the city whose doors are always open. Office of the Second Vice President has dismissed as false social media claims alleging that a vehicle on the convoy of Second Vice President Inochihana was involved in an accident on Sunday in Kasongo District. A statement issued by his office signed by Press Officer David Gadama says the claims are misleading and untrue. According to the statement, the accident circulating on social media involved a vehicle belonging to the Roads Authority, which was involved in an accident in Nchisi, North Kasongo. Malawi Prison Service MPS has held the impact its restorative justice and peace-building project is having on communities, saying a decline in the reoffending rate is a clear evidence that the initiative is on track. Now in its fourth year, the project has reduced the reoffending rate to 20% from the previously reported 30%. MPA's national spokesperson Steve Meke attributed the development to increased willingness among both victims and offenders to repair harm and mend broken relationships, a process he said has been strengthened by public sensitization initiatives championed by the project over the past 3 years. Weather experts say about 7 districts along lakeshore areas are expected to be affected by heavy rains from Wednesday this week. The rains are also expected to affect other areas including Mzuzu, Likoma, Machinga, Mangochi, Zomba and Balaga. According to the Department of Climate Change, the adverse weather will be characterized by intense downpours coupled with strong winds and frequent lightning. Luntha, the department's director, says the conditions are due to a low-pressure system, which is in the Mozambican Channel and currently enhancing Congo air masses, but is expected to pass through Malawi. Meanwhile, Tiladila has said the tropical storm Luntha, which was coming from the Australia side, has now weakened and is moving towards Madagascar. And in other news, Somalia, Rwanda, Congo, Guinea, South Sudan and Sudan rank among the African countries with the highest share of immigrants receiving public assistance in the U.S., including food, health care and housing. The data comes from a chart titled Immigrant Welfare Recipients Rate by Country of Origin, shared by Donald Trump on Truth Social. Other African countries listed highest include Sierra Leone, Liberia and Senegal. At the lower end, Zambia, Kenya, Ghana and Nigeria recorded some of the lowest public assistance rates among African immigrants. The figures are part of a broader data set covering about 120 countries worldwide. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of News Updates after the hour of 2. You've been with me, Chavide Chilanga. Good afternoon.